Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I have filmed anything. I know my last video was a planner update, me sharing what I was using at that time, and if you watched that video and now you're watching this one, you can clearly see everything is different again. And that's because this year has been a hot mess in the best way possible. But it really has been crazy, and I don't know. It's been a lot. And so I thought to kick things off, because I really want to get back into YouTube now. I am 6 months postpartum, and I'm starting to see glimmers of myself again. I'm feeling a lot better physically. And I just want to jump back in and doing some more things that I enjoyed doing before I had 2 kids. And one of those things was creating planner content, making planner friends, and just really connecting and being a part in that planner universe here on social media, YouTube, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And so let's go ahead and chat and jump into this. It's going to be fun. First things first, if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that I'm huge into memory keeping, and I would, in the past, use my planner as kind of a memory keeping system as well as a planner to plan all my stuff. But I decided to step away from that, and so we'll talk about my planner in a minute. But I wanted to first share my journal. And I love this. So I started out in a different journal at the beginning of the year. And for my 28th birthday this year, which is at the end of June, I got this. My husband got me this cute pink notebook, and he got me a bunch of fun vinyl stickers, and I used some other birthday money to get some other stickers to decorate this thing. But that was kind of a turning point in my life, especially with being postpartum and stuff, where that's when I first started feeling better about me and everything. And so I thought, well, I kind of want to start anew and fresh in a different journal, because my previous one was literally just negative rants of postpartum Sammy in the thick of it, hating life. And I'm going to honor that. I'm going to keep those 6 months in that other journal and really honor that for times to come, because that's how I felt. That's where I was at. But I really wanted to jump into something new. And so anyways, here it is. As you can see, I plastered stickers all over it, and I love how it turned out. I love these. These ones are fun. And then I have some Taylor Swift quotes. This one's my favorite, just a feral mama raising feral children. And then I have it saying Sammy's version, and it says little by little on the side, or the oh my gosh, the spine. I was like, what is that called? It's the spine. I originally wanted it to say Sammy's version on the spine, but I did not realize how big the sticker was when I ordered it on Etsy. And then I have these on the back. So super fun. And then when you open it up, I have more because I am a vinyl sticker fanatic. But I just love how this turned out. And so then I got some sticker sheets from Hank and Plan so I can track TV shows, books. I need to go back and fill this out because I have done some of these things. Movies. And then this came in one of the sticker orders, so I thought that was cute, and taped it down. And then I just kind of have a little intro page starting it out. 28 things to do while I'm 28. That's fun. This was kind of like a celebratory post on June 30th. So my birthday is June 27th. So on June 30th, it was like a month anniversary of when Taylor Swift announced that she owns all of her music, and I got this cute little like sticker subscription for a month with these stickers just celebrating that, and it has her letter that she wrote everyone, and so I thought that would be fun to put in here. And then this is where it kind of starts off. As the Swiftie that I am, I have each month is going to be a different album, and I have this currently page, which is fun, and I really just wanted to journal as much as I can. So in the summer, it was like almost daily that I was journaling in some kind. I do have some junk journaling in here. Some of it is more memory keeping with stickers and pictures. I have some lists in here. I got this book of lists that I want to put in, and I'm kind of behind on that, but I'm just going to start where I'm at and just keep going with that. And here is the vision board I made in my Erin Condren planner that I am no longer using. And then I have this cute little piece of art from Simplified, and tape that down. It was my little boy's 4-month appointment, so I wrote down some things from that. More journaling. Here's the day I decided I was done using my planner. Literally 9 days into having it. And then yeah, just more journaling. We went on a week trip up to a cabin, my uncle and aunt's cabin, and so I broke that up day by day, kind of like a little blurb what we did with pictures. We went to a playhouse and saw a play, and that was really fun. So we had more pictures. And then the day that we were leaving from the cabin, we were literally, it was like a half hour into our 4-hour drive, my mom called to let me know that my grandpa had passed away, and we knew he was having health problems. That's why we all chose to leave earlier than we planned, and we still didn't make it, and it makes me super sad. But I have a little memory page for him, just kind of some journaling, and then on our drive, I was just sitting in the car, and on my phone, I just kind of typed up some memories that I had of my grandpa, and then I printed it out when I got home because I wanted to keep these forever. And then just some pictures of us together. I got some artwork from this artist. Her name is Paige Payne, and she does Christian artwork, but she also does like mental health, parenthood type artwork as well. And I just love this picture of the mom and the little girl in the bed, and it made me think of me and my daughter Emery. And so I got this one, taped it in, and then I have this little like entry about being Emery's mom and how much I love it, and how getting to be a mom was hard because I went through some infertility issues and things like that. But now that I am her mom, I couldn't ask for anything better because she is the sweetest little girl and teaches me so much, and so I just love that. And then another list. And then this is stuff from my grandpa's funeral, and so I went and got a newspaper and cut out his obituary, and then underneath that we have some pictures of us with our grandma, us as a family, and then my sweet little Emery would not leave my grandma's side, and so they were together a lot during the funeral, and it was really sweet. But we all wore purple because my grandpa was a professor at Weber State University, and purple was his color. And then I used some adhesive roll to tape in his funeral service program. And yeah, and then I wrote a little bit more about the service in our picture and just some other things, but super sweet. And this is a timeline I had to make for therapy that I thought I would just put in my journal. But yeah, so as you can see, that's kind of like a month's worth of examples. It's really just a mix of journaling, memory keeping, stickers. I did more goal setting stuff in here. There's a pen test that I did. Another piece of artwork from Paige Payne, and this one's for Zach, my little rainbow baby. And I wrote more about him. I got one also for me and my husband, and so I'll have like these pictures and artwork and breakdowns throughout my journal. Yeah, and then we are in September, so I haven't set up my Currently page yet, and I haven't journaled anything, but I have the opening page ready, and I just love how this is turning out. It's getting really thick, which I don't know why, but thickness always makes me happy. And then I have some stuff in the back, like birthday cards and stickers and other things, but that's my journal that I'm using, and I really like having this as an option for memory keeping. It's a lot of fun, and so we have that, and it's working, and it doesn't stress me out because I don't have to make these beautiful elaborate spreads, which I think is what was stressing me out in the first place. So let's jump into the planner that I am currently using. So I am using the Daily Simplified Planner. This is the cottage floral pattern, and I'm really loving it so far. It's been a month of me using it, going into 2 months because I did start in August, but I want to show you how I've set it up because I've set up the whole planner. One thing that I am doing differently is all the monthly spreads are already set up, so that way I can just pull out my pen and write things down instead of putting it on a sticky note and then figuring out what stickers I want to use and all of that stuff. That is a fun way of doing things, but I feel like I'm just in a season of life where I need to keep things a lot more simple. But I'm still having fun with it. I do have more stickers that I put on the cover and in this pocket, which I don't know, I just love. I feel like this kind of just shows off my personality. Or maybe it just says I'm a sticker hoarder. I don't know, but it's fine. But in here, I did go through all of the prep work and got ready that way. Talked about what worked, what didn't work, some ideas that I have for new routines and healthy habits, and then just breaking things down into new routines. And then I made a bucket list, which honestly, this bucket list is just some of those things that I have on my 28 things while I'm 28 list that I made in my journal. And here are my goals. Again, I really want to focus on these, and I actually have another thing that I might be implementing with goals, but these are like really the main goals that I want to focus on is my health and budgeting and just growing spiritually. And so that's what this little vision board is all about, and it's super fun and I love it. And then I have notes. And then this is what my August spread ended up being like. And so it's just a Mod Podge of different stickers and colored pen, and I honestly love how it turned out. Like, it makes me happy. It's super simple and fun, and I don't know, it's the messiness and like, I don't know, I don't feel like it's like cohesive at all. Like, it's not a kit like I've done in the past, and maybe that's why I like it so much, is because it's just a Mod Podge of my life. And then here's me kind of playing with it the first week of having it, and so had some fun stickers, and I have used sticker kits every week so far in some way, but that's not a lot of stickers, which is fine. And I just like how it looks with the stickers. It's just really fun, but it's not a lot. I'm trying not to purchase stickers. I'm just trying to use what I have and be okay with that. And so this week was a little bit, it was the first week of school, so life was honestly super crazy. But then we have this week, which was also kind of crazy, but it turned out. And this is where, so I used this for a month, and then I was questioning whether I wanted to keep using it, because I kept thinking that I wanted a planner that I could compartmentalize certain areas of my life, like work and family and personal stuff, because I am jumping back into a lot of different things. Like, I have to-dos that I need to get done for work. My family is obviously bigger, but I have appointments I need to track for my kids, things for me and my husband, both separately and as a couple, and then personal things like just self-care and starting up my affiliate and like business with Paper Pie books and just like all these different things. And so I wanted a planner that I can compartmentalize things. So I was looking, and I felt silly looking, because then I had the idea, well, what if I just do that in here? And so that's what I ended up doing. I'm super glad that I kind of took a step back instead of immediately buying a new planner. I'm just kind of like tweaking this as needed, and it's gonna work. So I'm super excited. But here is September. Still, like I said, kind of like a Mod Podge of things. I like the stickers. I know they don't match, and that's one thing that kind of bugged me at the beginning, is because these stickers are technically for the Erin Condren planner, but they are obviously in this simplified planner, but that's why they're purple, because September's color in Erin Condren is purple. I really hope someday Hand Can Plan makes simplified seasonal stickers. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I can make some. But it kind of freaked me out at first, but I'm getting used to it. I like the Mod Podge nothing matches look. It's my vibe now. And so this is what I ended up doing, is I just split up the to-do section. And so instead of getting a whole new planner, I just broke it up. I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably only going to have like so many work to-dos, family to-dos, and personal to-dos. And so I'll just break it up like that. And it's going to work. And it has, you guys. Like, this past week really has been a game changer. And I love it. I also want to say that if you are looking for stickers to use in the Simplified Daily Planner, you can use Hand Can Plan's daily kits. They're sized more for the Erin Condren Daily Planner, but you can use them. But what I use is I like to use the dashboard layout kit. So Erin Condren came out with a new dashboard layout, which is the layout that I decided to buy earlier this spring, early summer, and I honestly, it didn't work. But I had all these kits that I had already purchased, and so I'm like, well, I guess I'll just use them in my daily planner, and they really have worked, because it's not a lot of stickers, and so it's just like the perfect amount to kind of like sprinkle them throughout. And these are from her deco sheets that go with her kits, and so it's worked out really nice. Then here is this upcoming week, and this is an actual vertical kit from Hand Can Plan, but I still just kind of made it work, and it did, and I love it, and it makes me so happy. But yeah, and then I don't know, I'm super excited, and I don't want this to be terribly long, but I'm going to kind of just flip through how I've set these up so you guys can kind of see. And so I started color coding things, so like you can tell that paydays are all green, and then, sorry, I need a drink. I highlighted all the birthdays. Emery's dance days are pink. The Zach stuff is blue, so like he turned 7 months in October, which is crazy. And then everything else is just black because that's what I carry around. It's just a black pen, and so I love it. I love all the little stickers. I have a mix of Handkin Plan stickers, and then there's some Bloom Daily planner stickers, and this is a sticker from the Simplified sticker book, and so it's just a mix of everything, and I love it. But here's November, and then we have December. In January, I actually really like how I did these trees. It's really fun. And the snowman. And we have February and March, April, May. This is probably one of my most favorite just because this all kind of matches, so it does look really pretty together. And then June's a fun one. I like it. It's my birthday month. I wasn't so sure about the sea creatures at the first, but it's fun for summer. And knowing that I'm going to have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old next summer, and we can like go to like the aquarium and do fun things. I don't know. This just makes it more fun for summer. Also, on all these pages, I've covered up like the little pineapple design. That's by the month. But for June, I left the little top of the pineapple visible, so it looks like my little crab is wearing a crown, and it's cute. At least I think it's cute. And then I don't have any stickers yet for July, but I'll get some. And July is kind of bare because that's forever away. But that is how I've set this up. And then I have a notes page, I guess, just one in the back. But I don't know. I love this. It just makes me happy. I'm super excited to add more to it, sticker wise, and just planning. Just, I don't know. One of my goals, I wrote it down. The last thing on my bucket list is to complete this planner, because I've never completed a simplified planner before because I've always gotten sidetracked. And so I just love the time and the personality that I've added to this. I know planner season is upon us for the new year, and that people are going to start announcing like new planners. And so I gotta hold strong to what I am currently using because I know it works. But going back to goal setting and new planners, I typically have been using the Moxie Life system, but I kind of stepped away because it felt like a lot, and that's why I haven't been using my Moxie Life planner this year while I'm in this. But then I decided to get their companion notebooks, and I decided to get the pink ones. Let me take this wrapper off. I decided to get the pink ones. I thought they matched my book the best, my planner. And so this is like the little workbook that I'm supposed to do. And then this is just gonna live in here if it fits. It does not fit, but it will live with my planner. I'll maybe just stick it in like that. Maybe that's kind of annoying, but it will live together. They will be besties. But I decided to get these, and I'm just gonna jump into them in September. I was a little uncertain about that because it is almost the end of 2025, and Moxie Life is going to be releasing all of their new products in a month. And I kept telling myself that. But I also told myself that it's okay that you don't start something new on January 1st. There's nothing special about that. And you're in an area right now where you have been building momentum mentally to get back to where you were at before you had your baby. And so why not just honor that and slowly get back into the groove of things, and then next year evaluate where you're at this time next year, and it will be time to get a new planner anyways. And so that's what I'm going to do, is I am going to just jump in. And so I am going to film a video of me setting these up, or at least the first one up, and kind of talking about where I'm at with my goals. But I think I'm going to use this one because it just says just begin again and again. And I'll flip through one in case you haven't seen what these look like on the inside. But these are their old ones, and I don't know if they're planning on releasing new ones. They didn't this past year, so that's why I don't know. But they're perforated, so if you want to rip them out, you can rip them out. But they're undated. And I got these on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon. Prime shipping is the best. They are still like $50. I got mine now because I had a gift card from my birthday that I've been saving, and so I was like, I might as well just get them with my gift card. And so anyways, they're undated, which is amazing. You can start them whenever. So that's also why I'm like, I'm just gonna start these now. And then you have your monthly goal page, and then you just have your weekly actions. And so this is where I'm like, well, what if, I don't know if I'm going to keep it all in the book where I can rip it out. I could like put a paperclip it into my planner and just kind of work through it like a worksheet. I don't know if you've used these in the past. Let me know, because I've only really ever used the actual planner, so it's all bound together. So if you've used these before, do you take it all apart? Do you make it its own little book? Do you keep it like this? Do you put it in your planner? I want to know, because I don't know what I'm doing. But then we have the monthly reflections, and then you just jump into the new month. And so it's pretty straightforward. I like that it's just the goal setting stuff and it's not the whole planner. And then I think, yeah, so at the very end of the book, you have your quarterly assessment. So I'm debating if I want to just focus on the prep work in September and really think about things, and then start this in October. That way I have one for October, November, December, and then January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I don't know what I want to do. I'm thinking about it. That would probably make the most sense to me, because then it's like on their quarter system, and then that way, if I do want to get a new planner with their system, I can later. But and then there's some notes pages in the back and a little pocket. So that is my plan right now, and I'm really excited. But I don't know, guys. I just feel very good about things now. And everything's super pink, and I love that because pink is my favorite color. But I have my goal setting stuff that I'm going to be working on this month. My fun planner. My journal. Things are good. I love it. I've been sharing a lot on Instagram, but I just want to get back in the habit of sharing on YouTube as well. Let me know what types of videos you want to see, because I think I might be kind of revamping what I do. Since I am using a daily planner, I might do some plan with me sometimes. Goal setting, maybe. I've thought about maybe doing like book recommendations, because I am wanting to start a book club. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all guys in the next one. Bye, friends.